Hello everyone, and today is a very exciting day because the Battlefield 1 open beta is finally live, and it's been live as of yesterday for Battlefield Insiders, a program that I did sign up for. So I did pretty much play majority of that day, and I recorded a good amount. So I kind of wanted to bring a video before the majority of the public got to it, for anyone that is unaware or for anyone that hasn't really seen much of Battlefield 1. One thing that I want to point out for the people just getting into the experience on console is there is some FPS settings, or not FPS, PC settings being available on console. As you're looking on screen right now, there's this thing, there's field of view, motion blur, little things like that that you can toggle on and off. When you're playing most console games, console shooters, the FPS, I would say, well, the field of view, sorry, is usually set around, as you saw, 50 or something around those lines, just to make it more of a theater home cinematic experience. You're going to sit on your couch, a chair, you're going to play this at a good distance from your TV. You're not going to really rely on field of view, but as you saw, when you turn up field of view, the visual quality of the game pretty much changes. As you saw, if you saw in the first clip, if you paid attention to the first clip and how it looked, the next clip is going to kind of show you what field of view looks like, including some motion blur, not too much, but it's kind of to give it a little bit of an enhanced visual experience. It's supposed to make it feel and look faster. So from now on, every other clip in this video is going to be enhanced field of view around, I think, 90. I put it. I did not max it out. The max is 105, and then motion blur is completely optional if you want to. That's just for another effect if you feel like adding it. But this game is gorgeous on Xbox One. I'm playing it on Xbox One, and it looks amazing. A lot of the times during weather scenarios, gunfight, anything like that, just kicks of dust, just moments of insanity. There's a lot of destruction as well. This is probably the most destructible game since Bad Company 2. I think they said that they were even aiming for that, and I feel like they did succeed indeed, because there hasn't really been a most destructible Battlefield game in years. And when I mean years, I mean Bad Company 2 came out in, I think, man, probably 20. I wouldn't say 20. Battlefield 3 came out in 2010, so before that, like 2009 or 8, was when we had a truly destructive Battlefield game. So it's been a very, very long time, and this game is returning to that sort of route where they have a lot of destructibility, even if it's not big or macro or micro. Those are really two hard words to say fast, but you can pretty much destroy whatever you see. If it's a building, if you have a stick of dynamite, throw it on it. You're going to destroy half of the building. Is going to be gone. The gunplay feels very, very solid. There's a few complaints. I think if anyone really gets into the beta, you're going to notice that snipers, for some reason, are extremely accurate. Whenever you see any sniper in the game, no matter who is playing sniper, they will hit you, and they probably will kill you with one shot. It doesn't have to be a sniper. It could be a medic with a semi-auto gun. They're going to pretty much down you all the time. It never fails. And I don't know, I think that hopefully that's something that they do change, is the fact that that does seem a little ridiculous, that you can get shot once and you're at 10 health. That's it. You're basically dead. And when I mean a mile or two, I literally mean a mile or two. I will be at a flag behind a building, and I will get shot through that building, through 2 or 3 walls for some reason. It doesn't sound like it actually. It doesn't sound. It probably sounds like I'm bullshitting, but it's true. It happens a lot. It happens very often, and I'm hoping it's just lag from my end or the other person's end. They happen to perceive me in a different area, but there's a lot of times where I'll be on the other side of the wall, and then it'll show me that I died from someone that's in another building. So I hope that's something that does get fixed, but otherwise the experience does feel amazing. As you're seeing right now, the visual quality of this game is a little astounding. I didn't think that another Battlefield game could look this good. I mean, I think this is probably the best looking Battlefield game to date, in my opinion, especially on console. This game looks amazing when the weather effects, even the particles, things like just the dust storm, the rain, sandstorms, when the shade comes in, it just looks insane. When you're blowing things up, you see smoke, look at that. There's two different type of smokes happening at the same time, and they both just look unique to each other. When you throw a gas grenade and it just happens to come out, it just looks completely different. They put a lot of time into this game, and it's definitely showing off. But for beta, the visual quality of the game is astounding. For the gameplay aspect of it, it's there's some stuff going on that are a little bit iffy in terms of gunplay, and some scenarios where things just don't seem to be happening or don't seem to be going well. You can melee someone 3 or 4 times and they won't die, but they'll melee you once and you're down. So that's just an example of something that just seems very off, very weird, and hopefully something that they do fix or change in the future. The game is very, very fun. I highly suggest that anyone that has access to Xbox Live, PSN Network, PC, go download the beta, play it. I'm not sure when it ends, but just enjoy it. It's very, very fun. And just play, if you can, play with groups. Play with a friend or two, 5 friends. You could have a group of 5 people. You could man a 5 group tank. It's a ball. There's just so much. There's a good amount of customization in a way. Well, when I mean customization, I mean the amount of guns you can have. There's a good amount of each ones. There's variations of different guns. There's stats for each gun. If you want to use a gun that has better stats than the other one, you can choose a gun with better fire rates, things like that. They're really going into a different direction with this game, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see where it goes, the full product. I cannot wait for the single player. As it stands, the multiplayer beta does feel very good. The game comes out in 2 months, 2 or 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. I think it comes out in October. So it is going to be competing sort of in the line of coming out with Titanfall. But this is a very, very big game. A lot of people are very excited for it. I know a lot of people are going to be playing the beta as of later today. There's been a lot of networking issues because it just seems like they're getting a lot of server crowding, and that's very good because it just means that they're going to get a lot more feedback from the community in terms of what's going to happen, and hopefully they listen to the community. Hopefully they do not have a Battlefield 4 launch, which was really, really bad. I hope they learn from those mistakes, and I hope that the game starts off tremendously well, and this is the best Battlefield game to launch and to just have a massive community. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video for today. Pick up the beta, enjoy it, and have a lot of fun, and I will see you all later.